you.
What?
Why are you making this such a big thing?
Because
all we did was change vendors.
But that's fine.
It.
But that's fine. But you guys wind up having him come in when I was actually leaving. I was gonna put in all the admin stuff. I was working on that. He started working on the system under me, and that's what I was trying to tell you. So I did the email and absolved myself of any responsibilities. Come on, man. Let's be real. You've already said that I quit. I just proved that I didn't. Rich will tell you that I didn't quit. Please don't put Rich into this, man. Please.
Your correspondence is mostly with Rich.
Okay, so he's gonna be my witness that I didn't quit until after the contract tried to come back. So
I'm still not understanding.
You're here
how
lying.
Come it's so.
It's not. It wasn't.
Deal.
It wasn't. It's not a big deal. Y'all made it the big deal, and then you're gonna tell me about my property? I can't have my property?
No. We never said you can't.
No, you
have
said
it.
I wasn't getting nothing, and then I'm not getting paid.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
So, we have invoices.
Okay.
For those, there's probably one extra, which would be yours, right?
No.
But we also have an invoice for a plate reader camera.
The plate.
And there's no plate reader camera.
The plate reader camera. See, you have to understand that PTZ does the plate reader camera. Okay, and there was so much different changes that I sent y'all emails on the different changes. I hooked this place up with the latest and greatest for nothing. See, you don't have a clue, man. You don't. That system not only does when I put in, it does license plate reading.
That one.
Facial.
Because that hasn't been changed.
Right. No. Right. Oh yeah, those two are still there. But you guys took the computer out with all the software that's on it. That Dell, I put thousands of dollars worth of free software on there for us here. But I don't care about that. When y'all change the vendor, okay? Mm-hmm. When you guys change the vendor, it's fine. I got the letter. I got until February 1st. We're gonna still pay you. So I was in the process of making the transition to make it easy. No, I was the only one on all the computers. I was in the process of making up a backup admin.
But you could have made a backup admin.
No,
then you just called me up and said, "Hey."
No.
Well, let me ask you.
No, you didn't. You said you didn't want to come down to my house for training.
What do I need training for? A backup admin, all you had to do is give me my username and password,
no,
and it's over with.
Did you train you on the system?
Jimmy, I've worked with many security systems. Many.
Okay.
I'm not completely illiterate. Okay?
But this is a sophisticated system.
And you don't think that Tesla's system isn't fucking sophisticated?
Okay, but we ain't talking about Tesla.
Log in.
Okay.
Go to do what you need to do.
Well, you didn't know,
it was that simple.
know the system. I'm not gonna put.
You know what I'm saying?
You were supposed to be the camera guy, and over and over, I said, Jim, come down. Let me train you. Let's Zoom. Let's do this. Well, I'm busy. This, that. No, okay, I'm gonna hook up with you, Jim. This, that.
Well, you know what? During the pandemic, I was still working.
Okay.
I was still out doing shit when everybody else was sitting home. So I didn't have time. Okay. I was still working.
Okay, then.
I was one of those essential people that had to go out into the shit.
I'm used to that. That's how I was when I was a first responder. But you guys were saying the system don't work. It's too hard. It shouldn't be this hard. This and that. Well, you said license plate reading, capturing faces, and knowing how to pull them. You need training on the software, my bruh.
My camera at my house.
We're not talking consumer.
Zooms
grade.
in a humanoid.
We're not talking consumer. We're talking commercial. No,
it's neither here nor there.
Right,
at this point.
right. So you asked me why I'm making a big deal. February 1st, the system was mine until the contractor was starting on February 1st. That's documented. That's documented. Right. Okay? All right? And so I just shut you down on the fact that that Saturday I didn't terminate myself and resolve myself of all stuff until after I talked to Rich, confirmed it. At 2 o'clock, he confirmed it. That evening, I sent the email. And then what's this? And then what is this with this attorney? Why did I get an attorney?
Because you wouldn't stop, Jimmy. You wouldn't stop.
Rich, you could have told Rich. That's what we pay CNC Property for as the property manager. A manager come and tell you, okay, Jim, they don't want to talk. I'd already put that. I didn't want to deal with you guys, but you showed up that day.
I'm on the board of directors.
But
so I have every right to be there,
okay.
Correct?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Yes, you can. But
I had zero intentions of having any confrontation with you. But as you said in your video, you came at it to be an asshole.
Yes.
To provoke me.
To reveal yourself. Yes, I did.
You don't need to do that because I can tell you right now, when somebody provokes me, I'm an asshole.
Okay. And I can be an asshole too.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So if somebody comes and provokes you, are you going to be an asshole?
Dude, I'm 62 years old.
Okay, listen.
First of all, hold on.
If somebody provokes you, you're going to be an asshole.
Oh, but of course, and I knew you were going to be an asshole.
All right, so why?
Okay.
It could have been this conversation.
No, because you guys didn't even have the decency to even let me know beforehand. But I'm going back. See, I'm gonna back up again to where I was going. Just like you said, you was pro Jimmy, okay? Hell, I was pro Jim. Me and you,
I was.
Me and you were cool.
Yes.
But you let Tina get into you for whatever reason.
No, let me tell you where
the letter.
No, let's back way up. Let me
over here with the two white girls.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, listen.
Yeah, right.
That homeowner was this close to suing us.
She couldn't sue. She couldn't sue because here's why.
Listen, I'm telling you what was happening.
She couldn't sue.
She was this close to suing
I'm a homeowner.
the HOA.
I said it in the video. I says, and they hacked the system, $3,000 worth of stuff. I could have called the cops. I still got the video.
I know, but you told that girl who is mentally disabled.
Oh no, she's not. She goes to. She is
right.
Mentally disabled. No, but it doesn't matter.
Because she's
no, it doesn't matter.
I'm just saying. That's when it started.
The
lawyer told us then, when we had that threat of a lawsuit, that we should terminate you then.
Oh, you should have.
But we didn't.
You should.
But we didn't.
You should have. You should have then.
Why?
You should have. And then, but
I was like, no, wait.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this, Jim. I'm gonna. This is what I'm gonna do for you. I'm gonna pull your shit off of my website. Okay. I'm gonna push you aside. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
My next video that's coming out, I'm gonna say you and I both had a discussion, and it was some miscommunication.
Right.
Okay. All right. But Tina, see, she violated the civil code for the advertising shit. I thought she was talking to the DA.
Advertising?
Yeah, she's advertising with the mail to all the homeowners. I've been talking to homeowners. You're gonna send an email with about 15 homeowners.
What you mean the part where it says we changed vendors?
No.
What are you talking about?
Scratch that. I'm talking about her advertising for her healing and the other girl, the realtor. And
honestly,
right.
I didn't even see this fucking video.
Okay, so this is what I'm saying, and I noticed. See, I can tell. I get your point. Okay, Jim. I get your point, and yeah, I provoked you for that one reason. Okay. Now I'm gonna tell you this part. Okay. That's why I didn't. I called the cops. I was gonna do.
I knew there was nothing they could do about it.
Well,
if they even showed up,
I could have done a CA 602, all of that. But
for what reason?
Right. So I just put it on notice, just in case you and I went any further. Okay.
I wasn't gonna go there.
So the fact that this is what I'm gonna do as a man of my word. I'm gonna pull you off of that. Okay. Mm-hmm. And it's basically my tone from this point on is that we just didn't see eye to eye on certain things.
Fair enough.
You saw it from one perspective. I saw it from another. We both came. We both came, and we discussed it. And we'll just leave it as offsetting penalties. Okay, it's like to the fact that you guys didn't give me the opportunity to do what I needed to do beforehand, but then afterwards, because it's all documented as to what happened. But I know Tina has been the driving force, and unfortunately, I got to go to that direction. I'm like this, Jim, and I told you, just like in our police work, when good cop, bad cop, and then we got the suspect. You going down, you going down, you going down. It is kind of like if you start kind of getting an inkling and kind of say, well, you know what, Jimmy did kind of say this. I mean, I would actually just kind of like sidestep and say, well, I'm not gonna tell you what to say, but I'm telling you that what I was putting out was I was throwing out signals, embezzling. I ain't say no names, but how I put it out is, and then your attorney. Oh my God, there's 2 homeowners over here that are attorneys. Okay?
So look, I just stepped back,
right,
and I said, I'm done. And in your videos, I was watching them, and I was pissed.
Oh, I know you was.
I was like, I'm just. You let the lawyer do their thing.
Right.
I'm done with this. I'm not even going to watch these anymore because it's pissing me off.
Right. I know. And I could tell your IP address, and that it was you, because it was 67 point something. It was like I pinged it. It was like, because you was the main one watching. iPhone, just kind of like. But see, you have to look at one thing, Rich. And you said, "Oh, I don't care that you was a cop." That's how I survived the 33 years.
I appreciate you being a cop.
Okay.
But when you throw it at me, at that point, I don't give a shit.
Right.
You feel me?
Right. Oh no.
A really good friend of mine retired from Vallejo PD 5 years ago.
And I got you riled up there, and so you kind of did everything that I wanted you to do, but it was actually unnecessary. This whole thing was unnecessary, and I know that you were not the driving force as to get this guy in here. It's Tina. Now I'm gonna explain.
Well, I was disappointed because I kept having problems getting in. Tina, same thing. Tracy, Gurnham, they were all like, you know what? Enough is enough. Let's just be done.
Tracy has never ever.
Sharon, she's always pro Jimmy.
Oh yeah,
so.
right. And because I went down to her house, always set her up. Even when she broke her back and stuff, and afterwards it was an injury. Jim, can you come down? Sure, I would have came to you. The only reason why you needed to come to my house is the fact that I had the big stuff there. Okay, had you asked me, well, I'm just coming down to my house and do the app, I would have been there. I sent out the emails.
You know what my biggest problem was, Jimmy? Honestly, every time I'd get it up and going, boom, then it would disappear. And then I put in my username and password,
but
and
the system,
boom,
but
account restricted.
But right. Had you told me, I could have had took the restriction off, because I didn't know. I don't watch that part as to who's trying to log on. I get pinged every time somebody log on.
Right.
And see, and this thing about me, remote accessing. After the Wi-Fi hack, if you remember the emails and stuff that I had wind up putting out, is that I says I beefed up the security to where it notifies me every time somebody logs onto the system. Okay, and so so I get text, I get emails. Okay.
Right.
And so the whole time that everybody's saying that, oh, I can't get in. The last time you used it,
I gave up.
Right. Last year.
Yeah. I was like, fuck
right.
it, I'm done.
But I didn't know that the system had locked you out because you never called me.
Yeah.
And so that could all been adjudicated back then. But Tina, if she's been going along with, oh yeah, I can't get in and this and that.
No. She said she's been able to get in. She goes, sometimes it comes in, I can get in. Sometimes I can't. I'll call and find out what's going on. Blah, blah,
Comcast.
blah, blah, and then she gets back
Internet.
in.
Internet.
And, so.
And then Rich just got. Rich had. Then the internet was down. Hell, I could have had some. Well, I wanted my router and my modem that I gave you guys. I wasn't that petty. The only thing I wanted was my support equipment. Was the fact that I do other wireless networks. Okay. This internet and if you talk to Rich, because we're on other projects in other places, and
Right.
actually I kind of put those on pause, not to put Rich in a position to where we're together and him feeling uncomfortable because we're going to this, like Green Valley Lake. Okay, I put in the whole system over there. Yesterday he had texted me that and you can basically tell him, and we're he or I are not talking about this, but we have to talk on other projects.
Sure.
And
Sure.
so just so that we don't see each other, they were supposed to go over there today to put in the new high speed, because the internet drops off.
Right.
Over here it drops off. It drops
Sure.
off. It drops
Sure,
off.
sure.
Had you guys have been talking to me, Jim calling me, Sharon was blowing my phone up. Okay, okay, but I'm there.
Right.
Had you blew my phone up, I'm there. I would have been to your house to help you out. Okay. That so there's the non-communication, and then yes, see, Tina is the one who has that pet peeve. So that's why I'm saying I'm going.
And I'll tell you, I think majority of that started with the incidents with the girls. That's where it started.
I got. That's why I say I'm pulling you down, and mom's basically the word. You know, I'm gonna just let you kind of like fade off from me and your issue. But I'm about to do her, and I'm gonna do her criminally. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. I've done tons of rebooking. I looked at the corporate HOA, like that 503. Okay, I knew that would rattle the hell out of you guys. I didn't want to do you, but I knew she had pulled you. Okay, see, when you go home, you still have the dues invoice that everybody got. Everybody's been coming to me because she put that newsletter out, and everybody see it's a CYA. As to only a few people know, and that's why I kept on saying I was throwing you in as for to resign, but she needs to resign because she's holding that grudge, and you guys are destroying a very robust camera system. Ryan's okay. he was trying to he can't reset that PTZ camera in the park because those things are difficult.
No, he reset it. It's
He-
working.
He reset well.
He reset all of them.
Okay.
All of them are reset
Okay.
except for the other part. He hasn't got over
Okay.
there
Yeah.
yet. So all the cameras are working.
Okay.
All of them are working.
And so and that's fine, but he could have had done all of that on February 1st. Is all I'm saying. We wouldn't be where we basically are. So it was either you or Tina that pushed him to get in here now. So I ain't gonna even ask.
Yep.
I'll just leave it at that.
Yep.
So whoever pushed him to come in on the 15th, and I'm and say, I go like this. When somebody tell me one thing that I put in, that day or this or that, which tells me you didn't have them, you didn't have nothing to do with the 15th. Okay, just by me listening to you, it's all news to you. Or Jimmy quit that day or whatever. My thing is, if that's what occurred, and down the way that comes up, that'll be the first thing I'm saying. I said, well, I was told this by whoever. Okay, that's all I'm basically saying. She made this thing personal. Okay, and I knew from that, and that's why you was gonna be in it. But I swear to you, as man of my word, I'm taking you out of it. I'm going home. You can go back and the pictures and shit. Half hour now, gone. Okay, that's
All right, fair enough.
that's my word to you, just to kind of show you that hey, I didn't even want to go there, but it's either one. See, sometimes people get pushed. Okay, I'll never go to violence. I just sit back because that's how I go. I cut the dope deal.
I don't look. I don't go to violence unless you violate me.
Right.
That's it. That's just the way it works.
And Rich, I talked to Rich. He said, I thought you guys were going to the floor. I said, no, Rich. I says,
We're both smart enough now.
Right. And I go like this. I says, first and foremost, it was nothing for us to be fighting over for violence anyway. This is nothing but bullshit at HOA shit. Okay.
Yep.
And as I put in that October letter about like,
And me telling you you're not getting anything,
right.
what I was saying is, don't touch anything. We'll get what you need.
Right.
That's what I was trying to tell you. But then you were like,
no,
escalating. I'm like, all right.
Right, right, and I meant you saw put in there. I says I was belligerent, but I wasn't cursing at you, but belligerent to the point to where I knew I was pushing buttons.
Right.
Okay, and so it was just kind of like you was in that mindset, and so I hope at least this little talk that you and I have, that it was never personal with you. It was more on the business side. But with Tina, it's personal, okay? Because
I didn't want it to be personal to start with.
Yeah.
For my look at it, my outlook, we changed vendors.
Right.
Simply because we weren't happy with what we were getting. Yes, it's a good system, but some of us couldn't get in. I know we could have called you. I get it. I get all that. I get all that. But that's what led up to it. And actually, that all kind of started after the whole thing in the park. Right. So it's kind of been festering for the last year and a half, but because of the pandemic and all that bullshit, it kind of got
That's what I'm saying
pushed off.
About the bomb that I'm dropping, okay?
So,
and you're out of it. But when you see it, you're going to say, okay, that's what he was talking about. See, it's hard, and I know you say, well, Jim, you throw this. Even my wife, she says, you have that police mentality, that military mentality. Yes, I do. That's all I know. That's how I'm standing here today at 62 years old. If
after surviving the city,
San Francisco,
I go there every day.
I've been there. 11 shootings.
It's fucking horrible now.
I've fought.
It's gotten
suspects
so bad.
Falling down the stairs. I had guys trying to stab me. To fight. So I go into a survival mode. I will always go into a survival mode.
Sure.
And so when you mess with my business, because see, one, my whole perspective is that it says, okay, you guys don't have nothing documented that you will ever be able to say that I did. You can only go by verbal, which was okay with me. Ironically, okay, which if you happen to see some of the stuff inside, well, you're not in my crime prevention technology group that I have on next door. I have 291 people in it throughout Fairfield. Okay, I'm the
just have it.
Right. Right. Oh no, wait, so do I. I look it, but see, we was about, well, my stuff always had it. Yeah, you're right. I do have the state of the art. I got stuff that where.
So you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm like, you were like bagging me on there, and I'm like, dude. But you got Fort Knox over here. I know goddamn well you knew I was there. I didn't need to ring that fucking doorbell.
But what does it look like to other people? It looks fucked up, right?
Yeah, it does. But I know you, and I know what you got going on, so I knew damn well you knew I was there.
And I knew you knew. Okay.
Right.
So,
but
I'm
like, what the fuck, dude?
Right.
You know damn well.
But it's all propaganda. I tell people, just like I put in the YouTube, I'm not hiding anything bad that I've done or try to project it. Yeah, I was projecting myself to be an asshole to get you started. That's part of what I was doing. Okay,
yeah.
And I put it out there. Okay, and then but
what kind of dash cam you got?
It ain't a dash cam there. That's what today.
Nexar's a really good dash cam.
Oh no, but man, you can. You talking to a camera guy?
No, I know, but I'm saying just for personal vehicle use.
I got pinholes that do 2840. No, I'm sorry, 2480 beyond 1080p.
I'm just saying.
Right.
If you ever look for
I know it all.
I know you do.
I know
but Nexar, that is the shit.
No, there
is better ones. if you want to spend $1,000.
No, I can show you shit on Amazon you can get for $38. That's better than $1,000 camera.
I spent, I think, $150 on the Nexar, and I can go on there on my app
Right.
and shoot you a clip. Look, this fucking guy just hit me.
Oh yeah, no,
I'm in a big
But
truck
see-
all day long, so I have to protect myself.
Oh yeah,
You know, and I have. I did all the camera systems for my job that I was at for 15 years
Okay.
on all the trucks.
Okay.
So the initial system that we started with
Right.
was a hard drive system that was in the truck, and we had 4 cameras on the truck.
I
One,
started.
two, three, four.
I'm the vendor. I'm the vendor was
And then-
was the vendor to.
And then we
Recology.
moved into a really sophisticated system that was much more money than those, that also had enough Wi-Fi built in to power 8 cell phones or whatever. The camera system, we could track them live, we could watch them live, we could go, all their logbooks and shit could all be done on that system. So it was a pretty good system. It was pretty intense. Worked pretty well. It was all military grade shit. That's the stuff that military uses. They're out of Florida. Can't remember their name right now, but you know. So I'm not.
And
You know what I'm saying?
And the fact that I didn't even know that you was there, but I was already rigged. I was already rigged to go do a security camera survey.
You know, I was like, go ahead, put the video up. I don't care.
No,
You know what I mean?
Actually, no.
Because it would have made us both look like
right.
assholes.
And did I say that?
Yeah.
Did I say that? Okay.
Am I wrong?
Yes, because I knew what I was doing, and I even put in there. I said, well, yeah. I said I provoked it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the one thing about me, Jim, is I will always own my shit if I fuck up or say something. That's how I've always been. I would
So
never lie.
let me just because I got to get back to the
Okay.
kids, but let me just put it this way: it was nothing ever personal. It was strictly business. Changing. That's it.
Right. And
Strictly business.
Right.
That's it.
And you have to follow up with a strictly business for me on the end.
Right.
You know, and
Right.
so we just let that portion take its course. But like I said,
We're
you saw
good.
you saw what I've been saying about like Tracy, Gurnham, Sharon. You know, I've been pushing them aside. I told my wife, I said, Jimmy's like cool too, but I said for whatever reason, Tina, you know, yap, and when you have somebody who's the leader.
Let me throw this at you.
Okay.
Okay. Tina may have had something with you. The way I always kept it on a professional level. Okay. So we decided to change. That's all good. Here's the good thing. All the shit that's going on that we've been doing, the Christmas thing, Thanksgiving thing, now we got an Easter thing coming up. That's all her.
Oh yeah. it
So,
is.
so, yeah, we got the bad because you got a personal beef, but she's doing a lot of good for the community. She's getting
Well-
all this stuff going, getting it set up so that the community can come together.
Yeah.
So I'm just throwing that out. That's
You
just
take-
something for you to think about.
No, that incident, and that's why I said that just sit back and then you say, okay, I'm glad I'm not looped into that part. So
you see what I'm saying?
You know,
it's a catch-22.
Right. Oh yeah, it is. It's
You know what I mean?
Well, you know, you're telling me, and I accept that. You know, and I know it's business for you, but somebody had to push it to make it more business when. How am I trying to explain it? Well, the mere
Anyways.
fact, the mere fact is that me and her had a beef.
Yeah, I know you guys did.
July 15, 2019. I still have her text screenshot because I knew in the future I would probably have to put all that stuff together. That's what's coming. And then if you go into the articles, well actually to the governing laws for HOAs and at 503, it doesn't matter what a person's intentions is.
Mm-hmm.
If all the elements in that fits, then it becomes a crime or a violation of the law. Okay? And so she just made it a little bit more easier, okay? And that's why I'm saying go and Go and look at what was sent for us to pay our dues.
Mm-hmm.
One.
I think mine comes by email because I'm
Oh,
doing
okay.
the auto pay thing.
Right.
So it says, "Here's your new
And-
thing." Blah blah blah. I never look at it.
And I don't trust that website. I'll never do auto pay on there because her husband did.
I think it goes through Rich. It doesn't go through us.
But he built it. Okay, he built it, and anything that you have to understand about cybercrime. Okay, first off, it's not a secure site. It's not it's HTTP as opposed to HTTPS.
For the auto pay?
No, for the site. I don't know. I don't know about the auto pay.
No,
so,
the auto pay is something I think that Rich has set up.
Okay,
that
well-
goes direct. So once it's in,
Okay, the next time the next time
Done.
you're in there, okay, this is just. I'm trying to give you some cybersecurity
no,
stuff.
you don't go into the HOA's website to get to the auto pay.
Okay.
I think you have to go through Rich. That's what I did.
Okay.
Because you're not going to punch your information into the HOA site.
Okay. Oh,
No.
okay. Oh, okay.
No, it
okay.
doesn't work that way.
Okay.
It takes you to, I think, to Rich's thing or something.
Okay, well,
so
I'll-
yeah, no, it's not through the.
I'll talk to
ranch.
Rich because that's been the only reason why I haven't done the auto pay on my due. Cause I do auto pay.
I got
man.
tired of sending a damn check.
Right.
And you can't even send checks anymore because then people rip them out of the mail and steal your
Right.
shit.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
no.
I got to run.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
We're good.
Okay.